Hello and welcome to the Museum of the Bible. You're about to embark on a 360-degree trivia experience at DC's newest museum located just off the National Mall. In each exhibit we visit, I'll be asking you a question directly linked to something you can find in the museum. Now once you think you got the answer, stick around and see if you've got it right. So let's try this with a practice question. What jaw-dropping architectural feature was directly inspired by the words of Genesis from the Gutenberg Bible? Okay, time's up. If you guessed these bronze doors, you'd be right, although the next few might not be so easy. The 40-foot-tall Gutenberg gates welcome visitors from around the world with the words from the first chapter of Genesis. Now that you got the hang of it, let's head inside. Here on the Impact floor, we explore the Bible's influence on culture. In America, you can find Bible verses inscribed on documents, landmarks, even various government buildings. So this next question is going to test your American history knowledge. Which symbol of American independence was originally commissioned in 1751 to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Charter of Privileges? Time's up. That's right. The Liberty Bell was originally commissioned to celebrate Pennsylvania's Constitution. Now everybody knows that the bell has a famous crack in it. But what many people don't realize is that the name itself was eventually derived from a biblical passage etched into its side. From Leviticus 25, "Proclaim liberty throughout all the land, unto all the inhabitants thereof." All right, let's check out another part of the museum. Here on the narrative floor, the stories of the Bible come to life in riveting presentations. This is what the biblical town of Nazareth would have looked like around 0 AD. There are other parts of this floor that explore various stories in the Bible, so let's see how well you know some of them. In which biblical story did Joshua lead the Israelites onto dry land? Time's up. The answer is crossing the Jordan. After Moses died, Joshua became his successor, and to get to the Promised Land, they had to cross the Jordan River. Joshua instructed the Levite priests to go before the people with the Ark of the Covenant, and when they stepped foot into the Jordan River, the water stopped flowing, and everyone crossed on dry land. All right, let's head to the history floor. This floor is dedicated to the preservation, translation, and transmission of the Bible as it spread across the globe throughout the centuries. In 2009, the museum's founder began purchasing biblical artifacts to display in traveling exhibits around the world. Which leads me to my next question. Which of these ancient documents preserves one of the oldest and most extensive texts of the ancient Palestinian Aramaic language? Time's up, pencils down, let's see if you got it right. If you guessed the Codex Klimeki Rescriptus, you'd be right. The Codex Klimeki Rescriptus is actually one manuscript that was reused over and over again. Scholars have discovered over 11 different texts, all contained within this one manuscript, many of which were written in Palestinian Aramaic, which, for bonus points, you would know was Jesus' native tongue. Well, here we are in the museum's main lobby, and it seems our time together is coming to an end. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this 360-degree trivia game and that you've learned some things along the way. But hey, visit the museum for yourself. There's so much more to see and learn about the history, narrative, and impact of the Bible. To learn more and plan your trip, you can go to museumofthebible.org/tickets to reserve your tickets today.